Hello everyone, welcome back. The new update has arrived. A lot of things were changed, some things were balanced, and I think some things were also broken. We also received new tier 10 ships that will be available in maybe 2 months. I have no idea what's my progression towards tier 10. Now, besides these changes, there are also a couple of changes that are new and I think aren't mentioned. And also, we'll show you a trick that I saw someone do on the Discord server a couple days ago. And I think this might be important for those who have at least 2 accounts. Now, up until this moment, the game didn't support split screen. You couldn't make 2 instances of the same game on a single device. Well, with this patch, that was changed, as you can see here. Now we can actually run 2 games side by side, or even you can alt-tab the games and change the windows in between. But you can run 2 exact same clients of this game at the same time, which is interesting. I haven't seen this being noticed and mentioned anywhere in the patch notes. I tried this before, it didn't work, but after this patch it works. So this is the trick that I saw, and I had to try it out myself.
Undocking.
And well, so far I think I might have some use for this. In PvP, can have one scout on one screen while my main account is on the other, or the opposite. I don't know. I mean, it depends from the purpose that I assign these accounts for. And so far, I am really glad that this was introduced. I think it can make
Warp
life in
drive
this game a lot
active.
easier, especially in my case, because a lot of people want to have, my kill mail lately. So having a scout on the second window will definitely be helpful. Now the account on the right is a guest account that I made just for the test here, just to see how it works, and so far I am very impressed by how
Warp
this
drive
works
active.
so far. Now, of course, after I finish this little test, we are going to jump straight into the PvP. And you might notice a little bit of lag here and there, and I'm not talking about the frame rate, I'm mostly talking about the ping. I've seen a lot of other people complain
Docking
about
request
the
accepted.
chat and of course the in-game lag. The game became extremely laggy after the update. It's been, I think this is the third or second day after the patch has been live, and I'm not quite sure what causes this ping delay. The server might be, under heavy load, or it might be something else. Well then, let's jump into fighting. Right now we changed our location a little bit. Things became too spicy back at our home system, should I say, or at our home gate. And we're waiting for some targets here. Now the first target is this Myrmidon. Now I talked about solo PvP before. I am going to continue solo PvP, of course. I just need to, wait for this server to be more stable, because I don't want to die without a good fight. Now, second target here, Ashimu. Oh no, it's the medium-sized vampire. And, well, it lost its shield, it's now losing its armor. And now the vampire is taking hull damage. Oh man, did not expect that one, but there we go. And Ashimu got... I guess my team here brought a lot of garlic, and that's what caused this Ashimu to be so ineffective in this situation. Remember, always bring a lot of garlic with you if you intend on fighting vampires. As you can see, it is highly effective. Next target. Now, at first I thought this was a rattlesnake, but this is a, well, not a rattlesnake, but a scorpion. And this Scorpion came for a fight. So again, huge respect for that. I love when these battleships come in prepared and when they start to blast us. It's fun and it makes this game exciting. Now, this is the good old triple large shield extender build, and I guess dual adaptive invulnerability fields, because the shield on this Scorpion is very good. It is holding out a lot of DPS, and as you can see, I'm not doing too much damage to it with my TrollNado. But once the Scorpion loses its shields, it will take armor damage. Cavalry ships don't like to get hit on armor, so it will be destroyed very quickly. Impressive last stand on that last bit of shield there. For a moment I thought that its shield will start to go up, but we broke its tank. The shield extenders are now on cooldown, and the Scorpion is now taking hull damage. Couple more hits and the ship will be down. Well, I missed on the last salvo there, on the last, yeah. Well, a good fight to the Scorpion, did offer fearsome resistance. Very impressive ship. So far, I think from all ships that we've shot at, this one might have survived the most damage. Not quite sure about that. I'll actually have to check out what happened before. The previous kills, that is. Let's see who the next target will be. Dominic's jumped in. Okay. Let's quickly set the Dominics on fire. First hit was very nice. Let's see how much damage I'll do on armor. Usually shields are the ones that I tend to do less damage on, while armors are I eat for breakfast. That was a very nice hit, almost 10,000. You might ask, what's my record? What's my record alpha on the TrollNado? I actually have no idea. I know I did manage to hit 43,000 on a Macariel with my Macariel in, I think, in an anomaly, but that's a faction battleship. This is a ordinary tier 9 battlecruiser, but still offers very, very good alpha damage. Cannot complain about that. Right, well, on to the next target. Let's see who will jump in. Cyclone, nice. Alright, let's set this battlecruiser on fire. First hit did good damage, half shield. Interesting. Might say that this Cyclone is built a little bit different compared to the rest. But once it loses its shields, the rest will be very easy to go through. Very nice. Let's take on the pod. And I forgot, I am actually in my vampire over here. I forgot to feed this poor thing. This ship has been in my hangar starving for like for weeks because I kind of replaced it with my TrollNado. Although the Ashimo still has a very special place. A very special place for me. Well, on to the next Cyclone. Interesting. 2 Cyclones in a very short time frame. Now, I've been thinking if I should replace my fit on the Ashimo. Of course, this has all been recorded after the rebalance patch, so I'm not quite sure if I should change my fit. We also did receive, all ships I think received a 10% increase in the overall hit points, so all ships are technically tankier. And of course some weapons got buffed, lasers and railguns got buffed, so the DPS on those will increase. Now again, I have to ask you, because I'm kind of, I don't know, if I should change the Ashmo into a armor tank or should I keep it a shield tank. So far, my mates here did some very good tests, and armor tanking is actually pretty damn good now. So, and this ship does have a lot of armor hit points, 10,000 after the rebalance patch. So I think in this case Okay, sorry for the weird cut. My recorder sometimes dies, so I have to restart. Next target is this Tornado 2. This tornado actually almost gave us a lot of problems. As you can see, it is very quick, obviously using a large micro warp drive. It is something that I have to start using on my own Tornado. It works actually quite well. But thankfully, we have we have very experienced pilots, so we managed to catch that tornado. And of course, the long disruptor range on the Vigilant helps a lot. Now I have a Vigilant somewhere in my hangars. Kind of forgot where I placed it, but I have one. Might start to fly one very soon. That ship is actually pretty impressive. Only thing that I need at the moment are railgun skills in order to fully take advantage of the ship's bonuses. Let's see the next target. This is a Ferox. Okay, very nice. Only two of us this time around. Now this Ferox is, well, it did take the first hit like a champ. Didn't do a lot of damage to its shield. I expected a lot more damage, but I still did quite a bit of damage on its shields. I suspect it has very high resistances, but so far I think we will be able to shoot it down. Okay, the second hit, yeah, its shields are definitely going down now. I'm approaching just in case if I need that extra accuracy. In case I have to help out my friend over there. Okay, last bit of shield left on the Ferox. Next hit should go deep within armor. We will see. It should, but doesn't mean it will. Alright, yeah, it did. This Ferox is now going down. It's rapidly going down. It lost almost all of its armor. It is still boosting its shield. Now this might be a medium shield booster. I think it's a medium shield booster. Not quite sure if we can place a large shield booster on a Ferox. Next hit should destroy the ship. It is on very little hull left. There we go. Nice. That was a very nice kill. Now, we also did have quite a bit of a good time catching that Ferox. The way we caught it was, I think, very unique. Very unique to Eve, because things like that tend to happen a lot in Eve. Okay. Oh, what is this? A Cinnaball. Well, that scared me. What the hell? That scared me for a moment. I thought that I was jumped. Next target, Naga. Alright. And this Naga seems to have a very nice skin to it. So it is a very nice, good looking kill. I believe that was the... Was it? It's not a Halloween skin. It is definitely the Christmas one. That skin I think does look very good. I have one for my Cinnaball. Haven't used it. It's only like 30 days, so I just keep it around for memories. Okay, let's see who the next target will be. I am taking range with this ship to be safe from any, in case we get jumped, happens quite often. The next target, Hurricane. Now this is the Valentine skin, I think, although I might be wrong, might be one of the ordinary normal skins for the Hurricane. But still, does look very good. Hurricane losing its shield, now Hurricane taking armor damage. And Hurricane now taking well, still taking armor damage, but about to start taking hull damage. The hull alert, like the hull alarm, is something that I'm never gonna get used to. Like, if you have trouble waking up, I recommend that you put the hull alarm to be your like wake up song, if you call it like that. You will wake up very quickly, trust me. Although I don't quite recommend to do that because first thing that I do is trying to warp out um, on a turned off phone. So yeah, definitely can lead to some unpleasant experiences, but it is a good wake up alarm, to be honest. Next target, an RB. Now, kind of hurts me to shoot an RB. Those ships are one of my favorites, but favorite or not, I have to do what I have to do. That was a very nice kill. Have to keep on feeding this vampire. Maybe if I feed my Ashmu with enough kills, it will grow up in a Balgorn. Well, you never know. Might happen. One day. Okay, let me reapproach the gate now. No, I'm not quite sure if I mentioned stuff about solo PvP. I plan to do solo PvP, and I'm actually trying to do solo PvP every day. The only little problem, if I didn't mention this before, is my poor internet connection, and the game's servers have become very laggy after the recent update. So I'll just have to wait a little bit longer until things balance out, I guess. After that happens, oh man, I found some very good spots for solo PvP, for solo hunting, that I'm definitely gonna be visiting quite often. So far, I think I did get one very nice kill that way. I think I already showed it, not quite sure. If I didn't, I will make sure that I do. That was a Ferox, by the way, that got destroyed very quickly. Gotta love how the target painters made that. Would have been a very good thumbnail actually, and a very good wallpaper. Okay, next target. This time two of us. No bubble, no interdictor, just two DPS ships. This is a Vexor Navy. Well, it got caught, so we are going to open fire. First hit. Now the first hit did a lot of damage. Almost went through the entirety of its shield and armor. In a lot of cases, I one hit these navy cruisers and ordinary cruisers. It happens quite often, and I usually don't include those kills. Sometimes I do because of the salt. Sometimes the salt is just absolutely amazing. Speaking of salt, back in my lovely little vampire over here, you know, have to keep on feeding it in order for it to grow up in a Balgron one day. Okay, very nice. I got a kill there, I think. Let's see if I can get the pod. You know, rumor has it, if your Ashimo has 1,000 kills, it will grow up in a Balgorn. Well, I guess I am halfway to that point. We'll tell you what happens when I actually get 1,000 marks. Maybe it will grow, maybe it will not. We will see. I hope it does, though. I hope it does. Balgorn will be fun. And I am definitely trying to uncloak that little magnet. I think I've gotten pretty good at uncloaking them. Had some very good practice, so I should be, you know, if not good, I should be at least better than I was before. I think I am heading in the right direction. We will find out. Oh, nope, let's not target friendlies. I'm already kind of, known as a team killer, and I am trying to fix that, but I am not helping myself that quite. Oh, well. Magnet escaped. Well, fair enough. We couldn't get that one, so GG to the Magnate. Next target, this Condor playing with our snipers over here. Now I thought about changing my build and getting 460 plus kilometer range. Literally before this interceptor came here to have some fun. So if I used my different builds, I wouldn't be able to hit that interceptor. But well, with this build, I have a chance to do that, but my chances are getting slim with each kilometer the interceptor takes. So, GG to that interceptor. It survived, so that's impressive. Doesn't happen quite often though. I usually pop interceptors as soon as they appear on the field. The next target, let's see who will jump in. Let's see who will jump in. Prophecy, nice. Now there is something about prophecies that makes them very satisfying kills. Not quite sure what makes them such satisfying kills, but there is something, and I love to shoot at prophecies. Famous last words. Famous last words. One day a prophecy will kill me. I can confirm that. I can absolutely confirm that. It will happen one day. Alright, well, on to the next target. Time to feed the vampire more. That was a tier 6 cruiser. I didn't get the kill, but that's fine. And let's now try to eat that pod. Nice. We killed so many ships that I have a hard time tracking everything. A full 1 terabyte SD will not be enough for all kills that we made, and I have to like delete a lot of the stuff that we kill. Basically, speaking about the recordings, sometimes it's just too much. Trust me, I already filled like my whole hard drive on the computer, all like filled, and on the phone also. Storage is not looking that good, so I have to be very careful not to accidentally corrupt files. I would be very pissed if I like corrupted a file of a very good kill. It did happen before, like a couple months ago, so yeah, I have to be very careful. That was a Vexor Navy, by the way. Alright, well, let's keep on flying this vampire. So far this ship doing a good job. The next target. Oh, well, that escalated quickly. Didn't even have time to say the ship's name. Oh well. The pod will be mine though. Okay, let's stop the ship here. It is at the perfect range, perfect distance. Okay, let's see. The next target will be this transport ship. Now, I've noticed a lot of transport ships floating around lately, especially these types of ships. This exact, like, Galanta ship here. I believe it is because of the new missions. You can get blueprints, Mark 9 blueprints. Not quite sure if you can get faction blueprints. It would have been very nice if you could. Would make the game a lot more interesting. Another Vexor. Well, this is the example of the one-shot kills. You know, just an example to show what does happen pretty much every day. I usually don't include these kills, but if they like serve as a good example, or if they have some salt in it, I do include them. This was just an example of what happens in most cases when we catch a tier 5 or tier 6 cruiser, yeah, and if I land a very good hit on them. Or not just me, most of our snipers can do some very, very serious damage on these ships. Now, here is something funny that happens. You know, Do you see that blue mackerel floating there? That mackerel was very lucky to stumble upon friendlies. Usually, these systems here are very dangerous, and it is not recommended that you fly solo faction battleships through null, especially not AFK. But, well, our friend here was very lucky to stumble upon us, and we did escort this mackerel back to safety. Well, lucky day for this pilot, although I wish that a neutral mackerel would warp in, you know, last week. I think last week we caught one, was a very good kill, very nice kill. So hopefully this weekend will be juicy. I think it should be. Traffic was absolutely amazing lately, so um, things will be fun. Hopefully we will catch something very nice. I am excited for this weekend. Okay, on to the next target. Another prophecy here, taking some very good damage. Armor tank is absolutely amazing, by the way. So I'm very happy and glad that that was fixed. So in that case, the developers, I think, did a good job for balancing out armor. Things are now a lot more fun in that aspect. You can have a lot of different builds. It's not shield only anymore. Okay, well, the pod, my camera got stuck there on the pod. Let's quickly go back to my ship here. Nice. Okay, on to the next one. What is this? Venture. Oh no. Oh no, a miner. You know, do you know what was like the last time I killed a miner in like solo PvP or something like that? I think it was like 4 months ago. I haven't shot a lot of these ships solo in a very long time. Mostly because I like to shoot ships that have guns on them. But technically, Ventures do have guns on them. I know some Venture pilots that have 600 DPS on their Venture 3, so very tricky ships. Sometimes... What is this? Another Myrmidon? Okay. Let's open a fire on this one. What is happening? Why are my guns... Oh my god. No, my internet died. Oh well. It got back up very quickly. And surprisingly, guess who got the kill mail? Me. You might ask, how the hell did I get a kill mail? I have no idea. I lagged out. Don't know what happened there in those couple of moments of darkness, but I got a kill. I guess I nailed that 10,000 hit or something. Next, let's see who the next target will be. Prophecy. Nice. Now you might be wondering, what ship am I flying? What is this? Well, this is the latest addition to my fleet. Well, I'd like to call this ship a Saber, because that's what it should be called. In Even Line, the interdicted version of the Thrasher is called Saber. So I might, proceed to call this Saber, although its physical appearance doesn't represent a Saber. So, I don't know. I just call it Saber for now. From now on, I like to give my ships nicknames, so this is how I'll call this ship. Now I got the role of the dictator pilot here, so surprisingly, I quite enjoyed this role. It is kind of hard because you have to be careful not to forget to pop up bubbles and stuff. You have to be careful not to accidentally, go AFK or things like that. But overall, I found this experience to be quite pleasant. Very good if you are doing something in the background and if you can't beat a DPS. Very surprised. I think this is actually my first experience as a interdictor pilot in a fleet. Well then, this was fun. We got some very nice kills. Very good traffic lately. I am very happy to see that. It means you can expect a lot more ships to get destroyed. We'll try to get very juicy kills this weekend. I am excited for that. Very excited for that. And hopefully, hope that you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, fly safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.